Hello there assassins, welcome back to a brand new Wheelassassin guide. This is another Stranger Things tutorial, and in today we'll be adding another statue to our Hawkins world. This one is, drumroll please, I think you may be able to tell by the colour palette here. Maybe. It is of course Max Mayfield just here. One requested by so many of you guys, so many of you guys. It is unbelievable. But I'm so happy and so grateful for the requests. I'm really pleased to finally have a tutorial ready for you guys. So this is Max just here. I've gone with her clothes from Season 4, what we see her in when she is lifted up by Vecna in the graveyard. I said that so happily. Oh, when she's lifted up in the graveyard and Vecna's trying to kill her. Oh, it's wonderful. Of course there's not. But this is Sadie Sink's look in Season 4. So we do have her sort of blue jacket just here, her jeans, her kind of cool trainers down here. And then we do have the headphones around her neck just there. Of course, these help her a lot in Season 4. And then she's got like the sort of checked shirt underneath that jacket just there. And of course, her red hair as well. And that is in a bit of a bobble at the back there. And it goes off into 3 different parts. So yeah, this was actually a pretty tricky tutorial to plan. Because every time I try to build Max's head up here, because of her red hair, I ended up building Ron Weasley a few times. Which was not great, obviously, but got there in the end. So yeah, we're going to get some materials and get started with today's statue tutorial. Let's go for it. So Max over there is wearing some lovely red trainers. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some white concrete, some mangrove slabs, mangrove stairs, mangrove planks, white wool, and some white carpet as well. Now I'm going to come over a little bit further away from my original because I don't want the arms to sort of collide. So we're going to go ahead and take our white concrete firstly and build the sort of sole of the shoe. So we'll go with a block just here firstly. Actually, I'm going to try and line it up with my original one if possible. I think that's good. And then I'm going to go for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like so for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and build like a space away and do another one. I will do it this way though. So I'll do another 6 just here. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is build a block forward diagonally and forward diagonally here. Sorry about the motorbike. And then I'll do another 2 just here, out the front, and 2 on the left side here. And then we basically go back up a block diagonally from these 2, and then out diagonally again, and for now, up to 6. Again here. Symmetry is very important with the shoes. We don't want one shoe to be looking a different way to the other one, you know? That wouldn't look great. So we'll do ourselves 2 blocks of mangrove planks at the very front. I feel like I have I do. My apologies, assassins. I thought we were on just normal daytime, but it started to change, and I was like, what? Okay, anyways. We'll do a stair just here, and a stair just here, and also, of course, on the other side. So coming in towards each other. And then we'll fill this up with 4 white wool in total. And then, of course, do yourself some carpet over the top of those. And that'll just sort of go over the stairs, as you can see, in this middle part here. The next thing to do is to build 2 blocks of 2 little pillars of 4 in total, white wool behind, and no carpet on top of these. Then another one exactly the same, but with carpet on. So it almost goes into a bit of a dip just here. And this is to represent the laces of our shoes. We'll then do ourselves 3 and 3, so a total of 6, on both shoes. That is the highest point the laces reach. Now past this we can do ourselves 2 planks here, next to each of the stairs, on all sides like so. Then we want to go with 2 slabs just out the side of the planks, like so. Almost looks like a boat at the moment, which is kind of cool. Then we'll do ourselves 2 planks behind the slabs, going along this way. Looking good. And then what I'm going to do is work my way around the corner here by bringing myself up like a logo design with my wool again. So I'll use my white wool for that one, just here, 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 and here. Then I'll do 1 more white concrete, so the 6 becomes 7 on all of them. And then I'll fill in the back to a diagonal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. I'll do myself a mangrove block here, 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 and here. 4 mangrove on the back for white concretes as well. Then we'll do ourselves 3 stairs from the white wall backwards. And we do that on all four, but facing inwards. So as if you're going to be walking up the stairs from the inside of our shoe. We can also do 4 on the back, going again inwards like so. Then the next thing to do is to come down to this corner here and build 2 planks coming up like so, so in the back of the shoe, and then do a slab on, so it connects the corners of the stairs there, like so. Now this is still not exactly completed. We're going to need to go next to where we have our white wool and just add in 2 slabs, one either side of the lace like so. Then we'll do a backward stair going against that one, so that now we have stairs kind of all around the perimeter of this back area. And then if you'd like to, you can fill in planks beneath, like so, but not put anything just here. So again here, like so. You can also fill up the rest of this area here by just going ahead and placing yourself some normal planks up in here. No slabs on these, just normal planks to fill in that little bit at the bottom. So it looks like mostly shoe down here, and instead of actually having like Max's foot kind of coming out of it, we'll just start with the trouser leg instead. And then we have 2 Max Mayfield shoes built in Minecraft. Tutorial done. No, we're going to go ahead and get our trousers done next. Now I know you may be thinking, goodness me, this is going to take an awfully long time if we're just doing like a section at a time. But this is the best and efficient way to do it. Mostly so you don't get confused and I don't confuse myself, because that is definitely going to happen. Let's take ourselves some blue concrete powder now, some blue wool, and some of these barriers. Now if you don't know how to get these, let me explain. You open your chats and commands window just here. You go ahead and type in this search bar /give @s, just a space away from that one, a space away again, you type in barrier. And then you go back, make sure your little marker is after the R. Then when you enter this, you should see that little sort of icon there. That's what we're after. You click enter and it says you have given 1 barrier to, in my case, Wheelassassin. And what this means is not just 1, it means infinite amounts if you're on creative mode. And these can be placed anywhere. They're also invincible in survival mode, so do not try to break it in survival, it's impossible. And they're also only visible when you're holding them. If you're not holding them, they're invisible. So definitely keep your eyes on that. Let's go ahead and take our blue concrete powder firstly, and we'll come down to this bit just here of the shoe. We're going to run this up to 18 blocks, and that is going to be our stopping position for the rest of the trouser leg, and the trousers as a whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just like so. We'll do ourselves blue wool behind that one. Again, upwards to the 18. Now we're going to go down here, and this gets a bit tricky. We need to count up to 5. Now this is going to be number 1. Even though it's half a block from this side, it's still number 1. We need to go up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 5. We stick ourselves a barrier. Then we can do goodness me, blue concrete powder above that one like so. And it just gives a little bit more of a texture to the trouser leg just here. Now again, we want to do this left side onto 7. We know 5 is here, so we can go 1, 2, that's going to be 7, and we'll just do it here, like so. This one will again have concrete powder on top. And this one actually stops just before reaching the 18 at the top there, so you can just knock off 1 block at the very top. Now then, we'll head back around the corner here. So we'll go into the back of Max's trousers, and we can take ourselves, well, we already know the 5 is there, that's perfect. So the next one is going to be just a nice old row, a nice old pillar of 18 concrete powders in here, and the next one along, and then over this way as well you can do the same. So this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Once more just down here. Oops. Like so. And then we will go up to 3 on this one to build obviously another indentation. 1, 2, 3. Plonk a barrier there. Concrete powder follows afterwards, right up to the very top. On the left side of this one, we go 1, 2, 3, and on 4 is where we place our barrier. Then concrete powder comes up once again. Now what we need to do up here is, firstly let's get this on a bit, down here. This one only does 1, so you can literally just place one there floating because we have a slab beneath it. So that's kind of perfect. So we'll just bring this one straight up to the 18. There, like so. Now here it does get a bit weird because we have to go into the middle of our 3 here and build this one to down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. That is perfect. So the next thing we need to do is just go down a block on each side. So you see we have these 2 here. We're going to go below it and just place a barrier. So that way, when we take ourselves our concrete powder, it will fall just 1 block past the wall in the middle, and that'll be our new sort of stopping position there. So it looks like the bridge between the trouser legs just here, kind of where the flies are. That's perfect. Right, the next thing we need to do is we'll build some back pockets, and we're going to use ourselves some blue wool for this. Now it's a little bit tricky to see on my photo, so I may just run over to the other side and check. So we have ourselves 3 just here, and then 2 lots of 4 just after that. So we go to this one, this one, this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just knock my concrete powder out for a second. And I'm doing the same here. So we said we have 3, but it's not going to come straight to the top. It goes just in line with this part. That's 3. And then it goes down past it for another one for that 4. So there. And just over here as well. Like so. So you should have this. And then of course concrete powder over the wool on top. That is perfect. Now then we can go around to the right side over here. And we're going to go right down to the bottom. Firstly starting with our blue wool, remember? Because we have the seam of the trouser leg. We'll build this right up to the very top of the 18. Now we do ourselves the blue concrete powder. However, we have another one of these indentations. We will go up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Barrier. Concrete powder comes straight up to the top. And then we must spin around to the front side now to build the rest of this. So we have our indentation there of 4, which is great. So the next thing we can do is go ahead and build... I'm a dumbass. Right. Now next to the seam, go ahead and do yourself concrete powder from the bottom to the very top of the 18. And now down here we want to add in ourselves another indentation of 4. We have 3 over here of course, so we know 4 is just here. And then we add ourselves concrete powder coming up from the bottom and stopping just a block before the top there. So similar to the other side, like so. Down here we want to do ourselves concrete powder from the very bottom to the top, even past that previous one. And you can also do the same on the other side. Over here. Like so. You can do the same again on both sides of this as well. So over here we'll do the same. Like so. Then down here we want to go for 2. We have 1 and 2. And then we'll add ourselves a barrier. Or I may do the barrier just above the stair there. Then build my concrete powder up to the top. Over here this one is actually 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5. And then we do ourselves the blue concrete powder. And now we need to go ahead and follow the gap along this way. So we'll bring our barriers from the back forward like so. And then you can add in your concrete powder just in here and here. And then of course your blue seam in the middle as well with the wool. Awesome. Now we haven't quite finished just yet. We need to go ahead and build some pockets. So for this we want to go with 1, 2 and the third one is going to be down here. So we'll knock off that concrete powder to add in that, and the concrete powder goes back in. Again here, 2, oops, sorry I did that the wrong way around. 2, 1, concrete powder on top. So just like so. Perfect guys. Now in the middle parts, it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and build yourself concrete powder up to the middle part so there's no gaps. So you can actually just run these from the bottom straight up to your 18 just here, or even stop there as you get to the middle of your trouser leg. It is up to you guys. I'm going to do the same here. Just like that. And we are now done. Now these are going to be hollow, but you can fill them in if you wish. Maybe just with like second layer down blue wool. And then that'll save you having to place the concrete powder the entire way down. So there you are. Perfect. Let's get ourselves some materials for her jacket. Okay, so for the next step of our statue, we will take ourselves some light blue wool, some stripped birch wood, some white wool, some yellow wool, bamboo planks, the first debut episode of this bamboo plank, hell yeah, some red wool, iron bars, white shulker boxes, and finally a block of iron as well. First things first, we want to go ahead and build the jacket, or at least a basic shape. We will come down over here, and we'll come along from the 3 and build to 4 on both sides. Symmetry once again. Then we want to go ahead and build this out on each side, like so. And then we'll connect these across the front of the trousers like so. So they're a block forward from the trousers. We will go to this block just here, and we will build it directly upwards to 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks. Same here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to go back down 7, so I'm on the 10. So I'll come up from the bottom for 10 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll swap 10 for some white wool. I'm also going to go ahead and bring this along to my left for about 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jumper space. And that should be about in the middle, which it is going to be if I knock that one off. And then add it in this side. So I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then jump to the other side and add in 1. Like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and build my light blue wool coming up from the gap here. And it's going to stop on the 16th layer, basically, just here. So again here. And stopping just there, so we can build almost the shoulders at the very top. Then I'll do myself 2 blocks of iron. Here, 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 here. And then I'll take light blue wool beneath to go to the white wool. And finally 2 blocks of light blue on both sides like so. So the jacket is almost open at the very top, and that's when you can see our shirt beneath it. That looks cool. Now we want to go ahead and build that shirt beneath it. It's a little bit tricky because we don't have much in the way of stuff to place it on at the moment. So what we're going to do is come back here and we'll build 2 blocks behind, knocking out that one. We'll build 3 back there, and then 1 block just... no, that's actually fine. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and build this up to the gap as we have here. And then I'll switch it for 5 instead of 3. And I'll bring this one up until I reach the first lot of iron. So 3 layers of these 5, like so. So it almost looks like a puzzle piece coming forward to fill the gap. But then we want to place ourselves white shulker boxes on the front of these. Just like that. So that the top square of the shulker box, when open, is looking at us. There we are. Nice one. And now we can do ourselves red wool on top of these. On top of these shulker boxes, that is. For those 5 just there. Perfect, and that closes up the gap nicely. Now back down here, this is all blue, so it's pretty simple stuff. Just go ahead and fill this in with the light blue. Just like almost so. Almost so. There we are. Like so. And now we'll go around the corner here. And we want to go ahead and build these ones upwards to just past the 17 that we stopped on. So just here. This one too. We can always shorten it down if we need to. And I'm going to build all 4 of these basically up to that 1 block past the 17. So basically on the 18th one. Just there. And then again on this side too. And this will just allow us to place ourselves the sleeve of the arm on something on the torso, instead of just having it sort of floating there. So it makes it very 3D for us, which is pretty good. So we just do it here, and that block past it, like so. Awesome. So now we've done this, and it is looking great, by the way. We're going to come over to this arm over here, where this arm should be. Not wellala. So just here on the left. If we were Max, it would be the left. Okay, we're going to come down to the bottom, and we'll take our stripped birch wood, and we're going to build our hand. We will go up to this block. Let's go 2 blocks back from 3 blocks up. 1, 2, 3. So here, and then 1, 2, and here's where we start. I'll come out for 2 blocks, and I'll build down for another 2. So technically 3 just there. And then I'm going to do myself 3 behind, 3 here, and that is looking good. Yeah, that's basically it just there. It's pretty small. And then we go ahead and build ourselves light blue diagonally in front of that, just here. And we'll basically build this up until the white stripe up here, where we'll then switch the white for yellow, and then continue past it for these two up here, except when they reach the top up here, instead of going ahead and just doing two like this, we'll knock off that one, so it starts to flow back down that way as well. So I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to go down from this one, down to that, to my yellow, build back up with my blue, just to there, and then drop it down for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then of course go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just here, and then go back on myself for one block to build in my 1, my 2, 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here, and then there is going to be 2 just there as well. So like so, we have ourselves 2 hands, kind of like Lego hands just there on the side. Apologies for all the motorbikes today, guys. I live next to a main road, which is not great for recording. It's alright. And then we'll go ahead and build ourselves some light blue here on the very top of the hand, instead of like past it like this. And we're going to build these up until we reach ourselves this block here, where we go ahead and continue the line round. Then we build these ones upwards, and we stop next to this one. And we'll do the same over here. Remember, we start on the actual hand this time, building up to the yellow, yellow, then blue up to stop there, like so. Perfect. Now we can build ourselves 4 out here, and I'll do the same over this way. And you guessed it, it's going to be 1 just there, and then it's going to be 2 here, so it matches the opposite side. Again here, 1, 2, and 1 just there, like so. Awesome. So now when we go ahead and do the back of this arm, it will basically be the same as the front. So we go up a block from where the hand is, and we just go ahead and replicate what we've been doing the whole way around with the stripe and everything, up to here. Let's do the same over here. 1 block above, up to our stripe, stripe in there, and the light blue continues to the top. Epic. Now we're going to drop ourselves back down from the very top, so just here and here. And we'll bring it down until we're a block up from the lowest point of the jacket at the back. So just here. I know it's weird, we start and stop before the end and finish really. Just like so. End and finish? I mean the end and start. That's what I meant. And then here we'll come out by a block on both sides. And then we're going to fill this along over the trousers, not on top of them, just over it, so past it. And then we'll build the blue upwards until we must stop where that white is going to be. Now we don't have any sort of indication of that on the back here, however we do on the arms, so the sleeves are going to be useful. So you can see here, we must go ahead and swap to white just here. Don't forget to include the corners there. Then we can build this one up again, and this one will go a block past the ones on the side. So these blocks in here will go up another layer just here, like so. There's also going to be a hood design on the back, and that again comes just stopping off this block, next one along, stopping before the end, drop down for this one, another layer of that, and then back in on itself just here. And then of course we add the hair on afterwards. And then we have ourselves pretty much Max's torso. I'm going to tidy up the neck area, and then we'll get doing the head. So for the neck up here, what we need to do is we're going to use ourselves the hood that we have and just go ahead and build ourselves in a bit of a thing just going on here. So for that thing, we are going to go ahead and build 2 blocks here and 2 blocks just here. And I'm also going to build this back just into that section there on both sides. Then I'll take iron bars here, here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 just here, and 4 just here. However, this means we also have to move the hood up just a level as well. So I'll go with 2 blocks of light blue here, here, and then I'll do the entire back of the hood just up for another layer like so. And then when I get to this section here, I can go ahead and just move this like this instead. Just like so. I hope that makes sense, but if anyone has any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. Let's tidy this up by adding the block here, and 1 block there as well. And if you'd like to do another, maybe 2 blocks here, that's up to you guys. That's totally fine as well. That would also kind of look cool. So yeah, that's now ready for the head section. If you want to do yourself some white wool down here though, so it lines up with the first lot of red that we placed in earlier. Oops, sorry, my controller keeps jerking up. So just here, then that'll be good as well. And for Max's watch that she wears on her right hand, we use ourselves bamboo planks just up here instead of our birch to make that sort of wrist watch strap just there. So yeah, pretty cool little detail. And it's nice to use the bamboo straight away for this one as well. Like, we haven't used it yet, so it feels good. But yeah guys, let's get some new materials and get started with that head. So now then, I believe these are the last materials we will need for today's tutorial, which is mad. We're going to take ourselves some black shulker boxes, some iron trapdoors, some stripped birch wood, some light blue concrete powder, some white concrete, some acacia slabs and acacia planks, some cyan concrete, and some acacia stairs as well. First things first, we will come over here, and on our white wool, we want to go to the middle and place 3 blocks just like so. And behind we'll do 5, and behind that of course 5 as well. Now we'll build this one to 3, as well as this one. And then we'll build 3 forward on top of that chin, with 3 out as well, like so, out from the neck. Now this one becomes 4, as well as this one, and then 3 in the middle to make that into a 5 block shape, just like so. Now we have ourselves a chin, and we have ourselves kind of cheeks just there as well. Awesome. Let's do another line of 5, and then we'll do a block in the middle for the nose. Now I didn't give Max any sort of expression on her face, because I feel like Max is always kind of stern, so I wanted to go ahead and leave her expression kind of blank, so it looked like she was kind of just staring through you, maybe, kind of judging. So we're going to do ourselves some light blue concrete powder here and here, so up and diagonal from the nose, and then we'll do white concrete surrounding it on each side, but in the middle we'll use some stripped birch, like so. Do 5 blocks across the top and 3 across the middle of that 5. Then we'll take our acacia slabs and we'll do them just above the white concrete, like so. We'll do a block of planks here, 3 across and 1 here as well for the forehead. And this is where it starts to get a bit tricky. We must go ahead and build a block here, so on the side of the head but next to the eyebrows almost, like that. And then we go around the corner. Of course it doesn't look good at the moment, but that's alright. Oh, before I forget, let's go ahead and build her headphones. So we'll come down here with our shulkers, and we want to go ahead and have ourselves 2 shulker boxes just here and here. Don't worry about their direction, because this actually looks kind of cool for the headphone sort of design. But make sure you have iron trapdoors on the top and bottom of these, like so. Awesome. That's all completed now, so we can forget about that for now. So back up this, we'll go for the left side firstly. We're going to take ourselves the wood coming upwards to the previous lot of birch wood. Here as well. Oh, I was right in doing that. There we go. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and build an ear just here. So on the lowest point of the white and just there. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. Lowest point of the white and 1 down. I'm going to change the direction of wood just here, just because my OCDs play up. So I'm just going to do that just here, like so. And then I'm going to take myself my acacia planks. I'm going to go down from the ear here, and a block out from it as well. Symmetry again on both sides. I'm also going to build this block up until I'm in line with that one at the front there, for both of these, like so. Then I'll build this back, and I'll build 2 blocks above the ear, so connect, and then 2 blocks below. And then I'll do myself a plank row of 3 here, and here, then a slab on top, and a slab on top of that one, like so. Over this way, I'm going to do myself a slab just out the side here, and a slab just out the side of the ear, kind of behind the ear just here, for some like messy hair strands just here, because you can imagine it's quite windy in that graveyard. Then we go up to the highest point of the ear and we'll add a slab in just back there as well. We'll take planks on the back of the hood and we'll build these upwards until they're in line with where there should be a slab just there as well. You could do the same on the opposite side. Perfect. We'll also go ahead and build in the 3 back here. So we'll build blocks up and past the slab that we've previously built on both sides. So just in there. And then we'll build this one back from the front and that one back from the front. Adding in 3 here, 3 here. And then from the front, bring back your blocks like so until they're diagonally reaching that one. So you jump up in a sort of pyramid shape like that. Awesome. Now we don't do any slabs or anything at the top. We just want to leave that nice and flat. And that from the front starts to look pretty cool. Of course, from the back, we need to still add in some details. What we do for this is we're going to go from a block down from the top here. I'm going to go ahead and use my slabs to mark this out. So here, I'm going to go here, just the block. So like so. Then I'll do 3 blocks below the 1. Then another 3 with 1 out in the middle. Then I'll do cyan and then a block there. Then planks again with a block there. And now here we get to we get to do the sort of strands that come off for the ponytail here. So we're going to go with planks down in the middle for 1, 2, and 3, just like so. I'm going to go for a 4th one here, and I'm going to add in myself acacia stairs on both sides, like that. Then I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to go ahead and build myself 2 planks out here and here. Then again 2, then 2, and a final 2 on both sides of the hood there, like so. Upside down stairs here, 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 and here. Then I'll do 1 beneath this one, here, and then basically I'm going to go back up, but I'm going to do an upside down here, and an upside down here, and then I'll do 2 normal to finish them up on the sides. So like so. Now this bit down here can get a bit tricky. We're going to go with 2 lots of planks from the back facing forward, so beneath the stairs there. Then we'll do a stair back in here, and we'll bring planks along for 3 here and doubling up. Then we'll do ourselves in front of this one, so knocking out that plank, a stair just here. 2 planks, so 1 is beneath the stair there. I'm going to do a plank back here, and then I think there could be an upside down stair here or a slab. It is going to be a normal stair, just in there like so. Perfect, or an upside down stair. We'll do an upside down stair, that's fine. And then we'll do a normal stair kind of back in here. I believe, yeah, back in there. Then 1 here, and then 1 on the side down here diagonally. Then we'll do ourselves a block between that and an upside down stair just down here. And then we'll do ourselves another block here, upside down stair, upside down stair, upside down stair. And then fill in the blocks between all of those like so. Perfect. And that is Max's hair completed back there. Now if you want to go ahead and add in another upside down stair there, just for consistency, feel free. Now back around this corner, I think everything is actually looking fine. We just need to add in those slabs up here, just to give it a bit more texture. So we'll do a slab just back here from the lowest point of the ear, just there. Then out the side of the hair behind the ear. Then we'll do another one up here as well. Going to make it quite messy up with this one. And then we'll do another one just up here before the front there as well. So now when we zoom back out, it should start to look like Max Mayfield. And it does, which is awesome. And there we are, guys. That is how to build Max Mayfield from Stranger Things in Minecraft. Thank you, Assassins, for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Guys, the last one of these I did was actually Eddie. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, you can with a link below. But yeah, it's just so nice to be back doing Stranger Things statues. I really want to get all the main characters done, if I can, and have like a massive row of all these statues together. That is like the plan, the grand scheme. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be most kind. And it does get this video recommended to more Stranger Things fans out there, and just more people in general looking for Minecraft Stranger Things tutorials. If you're also interested in staying tuned yourself for future Stranger Things uploads and other crazy Minecraft tutorials, please consider joining the Assassin Hood today for free by subscribing. That would be wicked. And if you're on social media, so am I. You can find all of my links in the description below. So yeah, please check me out. That'd be awesome. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go and head off now. I'm going to go try and plan another one if I can. Be on the lookout for other Stranger Things tutorials. There's definitely loads more coming out, and I'm working on Hawkins Square at the moment. So yeah, that's a fun one. But until the next time, take the best of care, have a good one, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye for now, guys. Thank you again.